Hello and welcome to our channel, How I Move the Decimal. In today's video, I will be photographing slides to sell on eBay. And I have a funny story to tell you. Well, funny, not funny. It's funny because we didn't spend that much money on it. If we had, it would be very, very not funny. So in previous videos, I've talked about we have two auction type things to take advantage of in our area. One is a live in-person auction that they have every Sunday, and the other is an online auction that they also close every Sunday. Sunday is a hot day for auctions. So my husband and my father-in-law went to the live auction this Sunday. And also, as I stated in previous videos, we only bid on outside rack wagon stuff. We're not indoor people, but the season's coming to a close because once it gets too cold, they won't have them outside. And this morning we woke up and it was 27 degrees, so we are coming to an end of that season. This may be the last one, who knows? So I went and my husband went while I stayed home, and he came home and he thought he had a really good deal. He thought he saw something that no one else saw. He got a box for $7. He bid up for it. Most of the time when we do boxes, it's $1 to $2. We won't do box lots that much higher because this auctioneer has burned us, and what happened at this is no exception. So he came home, he was super proud of himself. He pulled the two items out that he thought were going to be huge moneymakers, or at least, entertaining, and they were stolen. They were stolen goods, or at least not stolen goods, they were hot. We couldn't sell them. They were two iPads, and what my husband didn't see because he didn't have, you can't touch anything in the box. You can just see what you see at the top. So he just skimmed them and he saw the sides of them, but didn't see the front or back. The back has our school district on it, along with a barcode and basically if found, return to. We turned the lock screens on and they had all of these students' information on it. They were locked. Basically, they have to be returned to the school district, which sucks. So basically, $7 gone, wasted. So we're joking about oh my gosh, two hot items. We can't sell these at all. We don't even like having them on in our house because the iPads, if turned on, have trackers. So the school district can track their pads, and we don't want people to think we stole iPads. So they're going to be returned to the school ASAP. As I'm doing the voiceover to this, it is Sunday and we can't do that, but they will be returned. So we're joking about that, we got sold hot items. What do we do with this? We continue to go through the box, and there's a whole bunch of library books from the public library, and they're still in circulation, so we have to take those back to the library and return them. So that it's going to be such a pain in the butt. This $7 lot is going to cost us money and gas and whatnot to return the books to library. There's at least 15 library books that are currently in circulation that need to be returned. So we bought a box with library books we can't sell and two iPads we cannot sell and a bunch of cassette tapes. So hopefully the cassette tapes will be worth something. There are a bunch of old 90s hip hop and rap, like Ice-T and I think LL Cool J. It's just fun. Nilly Vanilli is one of them, which is hilarious. And then in another lot, it was a bunch of VHS of band concerts. So Megadeth and Eminem and stuff. Official band concerts, not bootlegged, but actual concerts they used to get at Suncoast and stuff when that was open. And I'm throwing out old school mentioning Suncoast and everything. But we just thought it was funny that he hasn't gone to this auction since August because we don't usually do well. A lot of times it can be kind of iffy, and I like getting hot goods. This is the first time we've gotten stuff that's been clearly not for resale, but a lot of times it's just broken or really dirty. And I've gotten a lot of vintage sheets from there, lots of it. I've had to go through them with a fine-tooth comb. They've been damaged. Some of them had like pieces cut out of them. So I have to be aware of that. But it's not reaffirming that we need to go to this auction that's in person every Sunday versus just doing the online auctions and thrift stores. So it was like, oh, and we have to drive 35 minutes to get there. So it's not even like it's in our town. There is another auction that is by us coming up, and I tend to do better with them, but they're not on the regular. They're large lot auctions. So like they auctioned off our schools. So if a school got shut down or if a school was getting remodeled, they would go in and auction the stuff off inside the school. They're like a specialty auction. They only do big things. They'll do storage lockers too, but I've only dealt with them when it comes to dealing with schools, and I'm cool with them. I've had no issues with them. They've been great. They didn't even, I'm a bad auction attender because if me and somebody else is like, so when they were auctioning the schools off, they were auctioning entire rooms of the school. And like everything in the room. They're like, okay, room 4, who wants it? And I found out that me and another person were bidding against each other. And I was like, what do you want out of this room? And they wanted the bookcases. I didn't want the bookcases. So I was like, if you stop bidding, you can have the bookcases. And I did it right there in front of the auctioneer, which I know is totally a no-go, but I knew that me and this person were bidding each other up, and I didn't think we were going after the same thing, which we were not. And he ended up bowing out. I was like, cool. If you want to give me the bookcases, then I'm cool. I'm like, I don't want the bookcases. I was going for the art supplies and the art cabinet, which they were not. So it worked out in my favor. And I, as an auction house, like he could have pitched a fit about me doing that, and he didn't seem to care, which is great. I don't, that's not my normal style, but I was getting incredibly frustrated because I knew we weren't going after the same thing, because they let us walk through the rooms and before we'd start bidding. And so I knew what that guy was looking for, and I knew it was not what I was looking for. And I was able to get some good deals on that auction, which is great. I'm always happy with getting good deals on things, but not all auctions are created equal. So again, I'm still doing that as a write-off though for taxes. It is what it is. This is what we spent on the auction, and even if we can't sell it, we spent that much, which is kind of a bummer. We can't sell it. Hopefully we'll make all of our money back. We only spent $35 at that auction that day. Hopefully we'll make all of our money back in selling the tapes that we can sell, because apparently tapes are coming back. They're a new kitsch item. So I guess, all those hit kids now have tapes. But thank you for watching my video. Please stay for scans of the photos. Please like and subscribe, and have a wonderful day.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted. You've been gifted with the evil voodoo. Got me coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of pins, pierce my heart straight through. I got issues in my head. I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test. I better not text or I'll come off desperate.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
So if I play dead, will you regret everything that you did, that you said? I don't think you understand understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you I'm losing. I feel like you think that this amusing, sitting there gaslighting and confusing. Was it me? Is it me? Am I deluded? I'm the one who's always sorry, the conclusion. Even though I offer all of the solutions, I wish you loved me like I love you, it's stupid. When I'm alone with you I never feel lucid. I wish I wasn't struck.